Welcome back, Bookworms. This is Mrs. K. I'm glad you could join me. Today we're going to read a story about Mr. Wobble, a turkey who gets invited to Thanksgiving dinner. Now, his friends in the barnyard are very worried and afraid he may be dinner. But Mr. Wobble just keeps getting ready to join the family for the feast. Let's enjoy the magic of reading as we read together. Gobble Gobble Mr. Wobble, written by Becky Cummings and illustrated by Zuzana Svobodova, and find out how this dinner turns out for Mr. Wobble. Word traveled quickly on the farm that the grand Thanksgiving Day feast was Thursday, just a few days away. Farmer Joe came to the barn to share the news with Wobble the turkey. "This year we'll be having you for dinner. It's time you got ready," Farmer Joe said with a smile. Wobble couldn't believe it. His eyes popped open. He shook all over. "I'm the dinner guest!" he exclaimed with joy. He sprang into a happy dance, flapping his feathers and creating quite the dust storm. This would be his first Thanksgiving Day feast. He wanted to be ready. He started to prepare himself. The other animals look sad. On Sunday, he fancied his feathers and plucked out the old ones. Then he fluffed his gobbler. Next, he used a little turkey drool to spike his hair. Wobble admired himself in the mirror. "Marveloso!" On Monday, Farmer Linda came to feed Wobble extra food. "There you go, baby. You eat up and get big and strong," she said with joy. Wobble couldn't believe his luck. "Extra food this week, too? Score!" he whooped. He made sure to eat carefully so his feathers stayed neat. He did not want to be sticky or dirty on the big day. On Tuesday, Wobble worked on his perfect gobble to greet the farmer and his human guest. First, he sang a few warm-up songs about some farmer called Old MacDonald. Next, he let out the loudest gobble. That startled the cows to moo, which made the ducks quack. The barn got loud. Gobble-lee-hoo, gobble-loo-too-hoo. Oh, quack, quack, quack. On Wednesday, Wobble planned to go to sleep nice and early. He was ready to celebrate a day of giving and love. Wobble finished reading his book about good table manners. Then he said a little prayer. "I'm so thankful to be the dinner guest. I love Thanksgiving." Thursday was Thanksgiving. The barn mouse kept trying to make Wobble take a walk outside, but he would not go. He could not be late for dinner. Finally, the farmer came to the barn with his axe in hand. "Time for dinner, my friend. Let's go!" exclaimed Farmer Joe. Oh my, this doesn't look too good. They went straight to the woodpile and the farmer chopped some pieces of wood for the fire. "These'll do. Now come inside." Farmer Joe threw the wood in the fire. The house lit up with the warmth as the smell of freshly baked apple pie filled the room. Then Farmer Linda opened the oven and steam for the most delicious, saucy lasagna poured out. The smells were almost too much for Wobble. He shook with happiness. The family gathered quickly at the table and the farmer pulled out a chair for his beloved turkey. "Time for the family feast, my friend," said Farmer Joe. "Mr. Wobble, would you like to gobble a few words?" Wobble let it all fly out.
Gobble-lee-hee-ho, gobble-loo-too-hoo, gobble-tee, gobble-dee, gobble-da. I am thankful for your love towards me and my beautiful barn where I live. But today, most of all, I am thankful for lasagna. Happy Thanksgiving! Fuel up with fruit. Got greens? Go nuts for nuts. Seeds make you strong. The author has also added some vegan recipes at the back of the book, including one for lasagna. So be sure to check it out at your local library or buy a copy for yourself at your favorite bookstore.